Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into the book This is Service Design Thinking by Marc Stickdorn and Jakob Schneider. This insightful work introduces the reader to the core principles of service design, providing practical tools and real-life examples that reflect the evolution and interdisciplinary nature of service design. Author Marc Stickdorn, a renowned service design consultant, co-founded Destinable, a consultancy firm specializing in the design of tourism services. Beyond his entrepreneurial pursuits, Stickdorn brings his extensive knowledge of the field to his role as a professor and lecturer at the prestigious MCI Management Center, Innsbruck, in Austria. Jakob Schneider, a celebrated visual designer from Germany, is the creative powerhouse behind the design agency KD1. Collaborating with Stickdorn, Schneider has co-founded two startups, Experience Fellow and Smaply, and has provided consultancy services to significant brands such as Volkswagen, Deutsche Telekom, and Siemens. This is Service Design Thinking is an essential read for entrepreneurs and innovators aiming to gain a comprehensive understanding of service design. It is also an invaluable resource for students and professionals in the design field. Marketers and consultants can benefit from the book's insights, as it provides a nuanced perspective on crafting user-centric services. This is Service Design Thinking: Basics, Tools, Cases. Introduction. Step into a world where customer service becomes an art form. Let's take a journey into the mind of a car manufacturer. As each consumer settles comfortably into the driving seat of one of their vehicles, they're confronted with the brand logo on the steering wheel, a constant, subtle reminder of the creative minds behind the vehicle they're piloting. This concept isn't exclusive to car manufacturers alone. Whether you're a smartphone designer, a fashion brand, or a publishing house, your product serves as a silent ambassador of your brand. But what about when your product is less tangible? What if your business offers a service like a haircut or a bus ride? How do you go about crafting these offerings? How do you ensure that you remain foremost in your customers' thoughts? How do you inspire customer loyalty and repeat patronage? Our narrative today delves into the tenets of impactful service design, offering guidance on designing your service and insights into creating gratifying customer experiences. We'll explore how to engage meaningfully with your customers and ensure they return time after time. As you journey with us, you'll gain insights on how quantitative data can be oblivious to stark differences, such as distinguishing Prince Charles from Ozzy Osbourne, why designing a service is akin to directing a blockbuster movie, and how the service experience kicks off even before the actual service is rendered. Part 1. When it comes to service design, the customer is king, and their individuality matters. The concept of service design may feel elusive and daunting, owing to the absence of a concrete definition. It is, in reality, a multidisciplinary approach that synergizes a plethora of methods and tools to birth fresh and effective services. Nonetheless, among the ambiguity, there exist 5 universally recognized principles. The first emphasizes the customer as the nucleus of the entire process. In simpler words, when you venture into service design, the customer needs to be the central player in the plan. Unlike a physical product, a service is more dynamic. It's an interaction, a dialogue between the service provider and the user, the customer. Therefore, the success of any service design endeavor hinges on recognizing the customer as an indispensable part of the process. Consider the example of a public bus system. This service is indispensable to innumerable people daily. Still, it loses its worth if the bus routes and stops are not in sync with the convenience of the people who use it. Now, if you're wondering about potential roadblocks while designing a service, keep an eye out for an overdependence on quantitative data or statistics. While statistics undoubtedly offer a wealth of information and are great tools for identifying trends, like peak hours for bus usage, they fall short in delivering a value-added service. Imagine two individuals with strikingly similar characteristics. Both are prosperous, married, approximately 70 years old, and hail from the United Kingdom. Based on this data alone, it would be impossible to discern one as Prince Charles and the other as Ozzy Osbourne. Yet, we all know these two individuals have vastly different personalities and lifestyles. This example underlines the fact that no two customers are identical. Each brings a unique blend of culture, habits, and motivations to the table. Therefore, to truly understand your customer base and succeed in service design, you need to appreciate and factor in these differences. A mix of qualitative information and quantitative data can provide you with the crucial insights needed. Part 2. Dive into the world of co-creation and sequencing for an exceptional service design. As you embark on the journey of creating and designing a new service, it's vital to encompass not just your customers, but all relevant stakeholders into the development process. This leads us to the second principle of service design. It should be a participatory or co-creative process. Stakeholders are the key players in the service offering realm, including everyone from managers, marketers, and engineers to private organizations and governmental agencies. Naturally, customers also fall under this category. Each one of these stakeholders should have a voice, either directly or indirectly, in the creative process of service design, as each plays an integral role in the successful inception, operation, and usage of the service. Imagine a scenario where you're offering a public transportation service. The process would require collaboration with a wide variety of individuals, including government officials for adherence to regulations, engineers for safety assurances, and potentially a marketing firm to promote the service. These are just a handful of the many potential contributors in the co-creative process. Such a comprehensive approach ensures the consideration of all stakeholders' needs, not as a cumbersome task, but as a valuable resource, with each individual bringing unique expertise and ideas to the table. Moving on to the third principle of service design, we touch upon the aspect of sequencing, or the timeline of delivering a service. A helpful way to visualize sequencing is to equate it to a movie reel. Just as a film tells a compelling narrative through a series of still frames played in sequence, a service offering is a compilation of touch points or interactions that, when sequentially arranged, form the complete service experience. Sequencing allows you to dissect each step of the user experience, each interaction, each touch point, to achieve a detailed panorama. The advantage of this process is the ability to catch overlooked details that can significantly enhance the service experience. For example, if you're opening a new barbershop, a service design sequence could highlight the need for sweeping the floor between each customer and providing amenities like magazines or televisions to entertain customers who arrive early. Part 3. Creating lasting impressions with souvenirs and adopting a comprehensive perspective for service enhancements. As we venture further into the landscape of service design, let's explore the final two principles: evidencing and holistic thinking. In the realm of service design, it can be effective to conjure a tangible artifact or physical evidence associated with your service. Think of it as a keepsake or a service souvenir, something that extends the service experience beyond its usage, lingering as a reminder for the customer. Travel enthusiasts often bring back mementos from their journeys, be it coffee mugs, postcards, or snow globes, embodying their memories of the destination, a specific hotel, or iconic landmarks like the French Riviera or Niagara Falls. Your service souvenir should serve a similar purpose. It should extend the customer's experience into the post-service phase and serve as a nostalgic reminder of the enjoyable moments they had, thus increasing the likelihood of them returning. Our final destination in this exploration of service design principles leads us to a holistic approach. While it's crucial to pay attention to the minutest details of your service to ensure no aspect is overlooked, it's equally important to maintain a bird's-eye view, to appreciate the grand scheme of your design. While designing your service, You might be primarily focused on the visual elements, but don't disregard the other senses that play a part in the service interaction. The smells, sounds, and even tastes can be pivotal. Take the barbershop scenario, for instance. The impact of the interior design on customers is significant. Therefore, opting for calming pastel shades instead of harsh colors could greatly enhance the customer experience. Adopting a holistic perspective also encourages you to consider alternative sequences that could enhance the initiation, conclusion, or unfolding of the service. Imagine having a pot of freshly brewed coffee always ready in your barbershop. Not only would it offer customers a comforting beverage, but the aroma of fresh coffee could also create an inviting atmosphere, making a memorable first impression. With a comprehensive understanding of the 5 principles of service design thinking, it's time to equip ourselves with the necessary tools and embark on a transformative journey. Part 4. Utilize a stakeholder map to navigate and resolve challenges. Recall our discussion on the 3rd principle of service design thinking, the emphasis on co-creation and the active involvement of all stakeholders. That sounds straightforward on paper, but in practice, it can often be quite a challenge. To alleviate this complexity, our toolbox presents the first tool, the stakeholder map. A stakeholder map serves as a visual chart, encapsulating every individual or entity associated with your service. Managers, marketers, government officials, employees, and so on. Creating this map involves curating a detailed list of all potential stakeholders and indicating their respective relationships with the service and amongst themselves. By drawing lines and employing symbols to depict these connections, you generate a visual guide, enabling you to comprehend the intricate web of your service's stakeholder landscape. You can further enhance your map by incorporating circles of influence, employing a bullseye model. The closer a stakeholder is to the bullseye, the greater their influence within the service sphere. Design Thinkers, a service design agency, found the stakeholder map immensely beneficial while working with the Dutch Ministry of Economic Affairs. They were specifically helping the NL agency, a troubled department tasked with fostering positive relations between the government and international businesses. Design Thinkers utilized a stakeholder map to dissect the issues plaguing the NL agency. The map provided invaluable insights into the intricate network of businesses and government agents and their impact on the agency's functioning. The map revealed the crux of the conflict and confusion. The managers were excessively preoccupied with appeasing confused staff who were attempting to adhere to both agency directives and external influences. By shining a light on this problem, the NL agency could recalibrate their focus on their core mission, serving the customers, businesses, and educational institutions they were designed to assist. Part 5. Harness the power of a customer journey map for intricate service design and targeted improvements. While a stakeholder map lends insight into the landscape of your service, another visual aid, known as the customer journey map, provides a comprehensive overview from the customer's perspective. Creating a customer journey map involves identifying and connecting every touchpoint and interaction your service has with a customer. It's crucial here to connect with your customers and seek their feedback, ensuring that their complete journey with your service is charted accurately. They are, after all, the best resources to capture their own experiences. Let's consider your barbershop. Did you record the initial interaction when a customer discovered your service online? How was their experience when they scheduled their appointment over the phone? What about when they arrived at the shop? Was the location easy to find? Did they appreciate the coffee and magazines provided? Were they satisfied with their haircut and the payment methods offered? These are just a few elements that comprise a customer journey map. Visualizing these touchpoints on a timeline can offer invaluable insights into potential areas for improvement. For instance, if a common complaint among customers is a prolonged waiting time before receiving service, a customer journey map can help identify specific touchpoints that need adjustment. Understanding the entire journey ensures any modifications are made with an awareness of their potential impact on other interactions within the customer's journey. Perhaps Hiring an additional staff member to handle floor sweeping and coffee brewing could allow for more prompt service. In essence, a customer journey map is a dual-purpose tool. It offers a panoramic view of your service and also highlights the individual touchpoints, aiding in targeted enhancements. Whether you intend to make substantial changes or minute adjustments, like revamping your website, a customer journey map can illustrate the ripple effect of these improvements on your overall service. Final summary. The central insight in this book. Service design thinking encapsulates a vibrant process that extends beyond the basic interaction between service providers and customers. It includes all stakeholders associated with the service, emphasizes microscopic attention to detail, and integrates a broad view of the overall customer journey. In essence, service design transcends the confines of a mere customer transaction. It's an expansive and intricate tapestry. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.